They travelled up from Kent, all 4,472 of them, looking to enjoy their big day out. Yet none of them, not a single one, could have imagined their team from Conference South would even manage a replay, let alone reaching the 5th round.
And deservedly so. In a truly brilliant FA Cup shock, Maidstone delivered a magnificent performance to embarrass an Ipswich team who are hoping to play in the Premier League. Not if Kieran McKenna's team keep playing like this, they won't. Maidstone's match winner was Sam Corn, who scored in the 66th winner, but it would be grossly unfair to call him the hero.
Read more on FOOTBALLNOTT. Looking good. Everton Forest face minimum 6-point deduction after FFP breach charge. Power up. Get £40 in free football bet builder bets when you stake £10 with Paddy Power, because the lot of them, all of George Elokobi's players, including keeper Lucas Kovolan, were just brilliant. Maidstone's stunning achievement was even more impressive when you consider Lamar Reynolds gave them the lead with a stunning chip, only for Jeremy Sarmiento to equalise after half-time.
But just when you thought the floodgates would open and Ipswich would win 4-1, Corn struck the second. Despite being part-time, in terms of fitness, there was absolutely nothing in it.
Most read in FA Cup. Royal ITY star CBB makes most controversial signing ever, landing Kate Middleton's uncle. Find him. Urgent manhunt launched after woman in her 20s raped in alleyway. Not an ACT. Huge Hollywood actor pictured in UK prison playing chess with inmates. Baby Joy. Jeremy Kyle becomes a dad for 6th time after wife Vicky gives birth to baby girl. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers. Even though 8 minutes of injury time were played, Ipswich were unable to even force a replay. McKenna made 10 changes from the side which drew 1-1 at Leicester on Monday, but that is no excuse.
He would have expected a much smoother ride than this, and even when he put on his better players such as Wes Burns and Connor Chaplin, Maidstone were having none of it. The majority of the near-capacity crowd, who were only charged a tenner, would have expected a goals fest.
The visitors were twice saved by the woodwork in the opening 8 minutes, with Sarmiento and Omari Hutchinson both firing shots against the post. Maidstone's keeper is former Brazilian under-20 international Kovolan, who started out with Rio side Vasco da Gama, but ended up having spells with Port Vale and Torquay.
Now, 32, he delivered excellent saves to deny Nathan Broadhead, Hutchinson and home skipper Sam Morsey. Yet apart from being frustrated by some decent blocks and fine saves, Ipswich were also wasteful.
Aluko should have scored when he controlled an attempted pass by Dominic Ball, and despite having an open goal, he showed no composure whatsoever and struck the ball with his shin, and his miscued effort bobbled wide. That terrible attempt could not have been more different from what happened just a few minutes later.
From a non-league finish by a championship player, we saw a Premier League finish by a part-timer. Ipswich were completely caught out by a terrific long ball from Liam Soule, Reynolds took one touch with his right foot to take the ball onto the edge of the area and then with his left foot, delivered an exquisite chip over keeper Walton.
For most of his career, Reynolds, who moved to England from Jamaica when he was 8, has played non-league football in Essex for the likes of Thurrock, Gratz, Barking and Brentwood. Last season, Liam Reynolds played down the road from Ipswich at Braintree before moving in the summer.
Yet incredibly, he had not scored for Maidstone, or ever registered an FA Cup goal, until his moment of sheer class. Maidstone's fans, who filled the entire upper tier of the cobbled stand, went absolutely bonkers.
The visitors' substitutes ran from the bench to join in the celebrations on the pitch. For Ipswich's fans, they could not believe what they were watching. Even at the start of the second half they were convincing, but a moment of class from Sarmiento dragged Ipswich level.
He received a ball from Jack Taylor and threaded a shot through the legs of Gavin Hoyge into the bottom corner with keeper Walton unmoved. So match over, you have got to be kidding. Although he was having his shirt pulled, Sarmiento lost the ball in midfield for Ipswich, Reynolds delivered the assist and Corn produced another polished finish, although maybe, Walton could have done a bit better.
Read more Sun STORIESCHOC shock yes please scream Cadbury fans after they spot new mini eggs Easter egg whistle stop I performed in the Love Island villa. We got caught breaking strict rule. Ipswich thought they had won a penalty but Edmondson was booked for diving. And when Chaplin and Burns got a couple of headers on target, Walton made 2 great saves.
There was a huge groan from the Maidstone supporters when 8 minutes of extra time was shown, but heroically, and deservedly, the team held on.